What's up, my friends? Chrissy Crash here. Super excited today to be talking about building unwavering confidence, right? Because this is something that, I hear so many people that are applying for Crash Course. They'll say things like, my coach just says I need to be more confident on the track, or I wish that I had more confidence to just like go for that block. I wish I had more confidence to just like take the jammer cap. All right. And so we're going to talk about what does it really take to build confidence. So first things first is you have to set clear goals. My laptop is at 10%. I think we're going to make it. You have to set clear goals, right? When you establish clear and achievable goals for yourself, you have a target to work towards, and you can actually boost your confidence by having a sense of direction. So a lot of times, if people are not setting clear goals, their lack of confidence comes from the fact that they don't have like a small baby goal to work towards, because it's like instead we think like, well, I'm never going to be able to jump the apex, right? So why should I even try? Versus my first goal is actually to make the attempt to get in the air. I'm not even trying to land it. Not even trying to land it, everyone. My goal is just to get in the air, right? Because if you can start practicing just the takeoff without any attachment to landing it, you're going to get better at that. And then you can start practicing the landing, or not plowing into someone in the process, right? So if you have a more clear and established goal, you can break it down into smaller pieces. And when you break it down into smaller pieces, then you can focus on that tiny piece and build confidence in that tiny piece, right? It may not be, like if you're like, oh, well, I want to score more points, but I'm just, so nervous because I never get out of the pack, and everyone's so scary. So maybe you make your first goal just to hit the walls aggressively. It may not be to get through the pack, because if you come up to the pack and you already think, well, I can't get through this pack, then you're not going to even hit the wall aggressively. But if your first goal is simply to hit the wall with speed, or to hit the wall aggressively, or to hit the wall and try to just make a tiny crack, that's all you have to do. And then it's going to build your confidence that you can hit the wall, which will then eventually allow you to get through the wall. Okay, so confidence comes from building teeny tiny goals. Second piece, I say it all the time. Visualize success. You can use your brain for good, or you can use your brain for evil. Worrying is just manifesting bad shit, okay? If you focus on what you want and you roll your brain through and you walk through what you want, you imagine yourself hitting the pack and breaking through it versus hitting the pack and just stopping like a lump, it's actually rehearsing in your brain so that when you get to that point, you have this pre-visioned, rehearsed part of your brain that's like, yeah, let's do it. And we do it. So it's important that you understand that visualization is a real tool that has been backed by science as a way of getting better at shit. Okay? So it is also a real tool and a way to boost your confidence, because you're seeing it over and over and over and over again. Most people aren't confident because your brain's going, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. But what if your brain was going, you could do that, you should try. You could do that, you should try. Imagine where you'd be in your life if your brain was encouraging instead of an asshole. But that takes practice. Okay? So visualization is a practice of expecting the shit that you want to happen. Okay? Number 3 kind of relates to number 1, which is practice consistently. Okay? You have to do reps of the thing that's hard. And where in number 1 we said breaking things down into teeny tiny pieces, number 3 is to do reps of the teeny tiny pieces. Do reps of the thing that's hard. You have to dedicate regular practice time to improving your skills. The more you practice, the more confident you are going to become in those abilities. If you don't practice them, you won't be confident. Okay, number 4 is embracing failure in learning. Okay, embracing and understanding that failure is a part of learning. Okay, setbacks. This is a natural part of any sport. I think the problem with starting a sport as an adult, and maybe you've never played a sport before, is you didn't learn that failure is okay. Right? In school, it was like, oh, you got the answer wrong, you're bad, you fail. In sports, we're like, oh, you didn't do it well? Try it again. Try it again. Try it again. Do it till you get it. Do it till you get it. Understand that setbacks and failures are a natural part of sport. Okay, so instead of letting them discourage you, view them as an opportunity for growth and learning. Okay, analyze your mistakes, make adjustments, and then keep pushing forward. This is how we build courage, because courage comes when we're not afraid of making mistakes. When you're not afraid of failing, trying becomes natural. Trying becomes easy when we let go of fear of failure. Okay? Number 5, which is so important for all of this, is surrounding yourself with support, right? Have that network of people on your team that believe in you, that encourage you, that are like, yes, okay, this jam, just try the apex jump. We don't care if you make it. We just want to see you try it. And then you go for it and you get knocked the fuck down and everyone on your team is like, yeah, you tried it, right? Surround yourself by those people, okay? And then number 6 is focus on the present moment. Okay? The only time that we get out of confidence is when we're focusing on the past or the future. In that moment when you're lacking confidence, your brain is either going, you never done it before, can't do that, or your brain is going, you're going to fail at that, everyone's going to hate you, right? Neither one of those is the present moment. In the present moment, there is nothing but the opportunity for action. In the present moment, there is nothing but confidence. Confidence comes from staying here right now in this moment. If you are feeling fear or you are feeling depression, you are either in the past or you are in the future. Typically, if we are feeling anxious, we are in the future. Typically, if we are in the past, we are feeling depressed. But when you are right here, do you know what you're doing? You're kicking ass at roller derby. So, this is what I've got for you. I'm going to run through it again. You are going to set small, clear goals. You are going to visualize yourself accomplishing those tiny pieces. You are going to do massive reps of each of those tiny pieces. And when you fail, you are going to embrace that as part of the process of getting better. And you're going to support yourself and surround yourself with teammates that are going to cheer for you even when you fail. And then to do all of it, you're just going to stay in the present moment. And in the present moment, there is nothing but confidence. So that's what I've got for you in terms of building your confidence. Now, a quick reminder, we have a sick Black Friday deal going on before. I have never done this before. And I'm so freaking excited about it. Because what we wanted to do is we found that most people don't join a program like this in December because they're worried about the holidays. They're like, well, I'm going to blow it. You know, this month is going to be really tough, so I'm going to wait until next month to start. So what we're doing is we are offering you all of December for free, meaning your 12-week program doesn't even start until January, like the clock doesn't start till then. But the moment that you decide to join Crash Course, assuming you get accepted, in December, you get the rest of the month for free. Because we wanted to make sure that even if you have a mediocre month this month, you're still going to make more progress than you would not doing it at all. So we're offering it to you for free, plus an Epic Edges 3-part on skates series that's being built by our coaching team, and it's fucking awesome. And on top of that, you get a little discount. So 1 month for free, Epic Edges course, the opportunity to do this through the holidays without stressing that you have to do it perfectly because you've got extra time, and a little time discount. And the cool thing is, for any friend that you bring with you, I will give you an extra month for free. So if you have a buddy that you want to do this with, I'll hook you up with a little extra. So if you want to join us for Crash Course and you love the idea of getting the rest of 2023 for free, comment below with 2023 free, and I will send you over a message. You can also, right now, go to my Facebook page, and I actually have some times that are available today for a pre-interview. So if you're super frickin' serious, go to my Facebook page, look at those times, comment in the chat box with the time that you want, and I will make sure that you have it, and we will get you super sick results. So I love you guys. I'll see you later.